So today is March 8th, 2023 at 10:17 p.m. I'm just recording my times where I'm going through a test that I know is going to be a testimony. I'm just claiming it. So I have been working for myself for 10 years. I started out from having my own fitness company. I've done, business coaching, so many things over the last decade. But I mostly stayed within the health, wellness, and fitness industry. When the pandemic happened, I shut everything down and sat down, got still, and got some clarity on what I'm supposed to really do. And long story short, February of 2021 is when I relaunched, rebranded, and I launched Hervival, which is a holistic wellness and self care company. I started out by launching my own holistic wellness and self care app for women of the Black diaspora. And then it just grew and evolved over there, where now I lead corporate wellness workshops for marginalized groups to help and teach mindfulness and gut health to combat stress and anxiety. And I also offer personal coaching for high level women, as well as the app and all of that, right? So, first, let me just introduce myself. My name is Lauren Wells. I am the founder of Hervival. I'm a holistic wellness expert that my expertise is in mindfulness and gut health and to combat stress and anxiety. And I'm sitting here about to close out, and every day I sit here at this in my office at this computer and just kind of like, how did I get here? When I grew my business over the last decade, I got myself out of $14,000 of credit card debt and went from my credit being like low 500s to in the mid 700s. And then when the pandemic happened, I started over. I almost pretty much went right back down that same rabbit hole. And sometimes it's frustrating, but I have full-fledged faith in God, okay? And I just trust what I'm being called to. So I'm going to show this email. Let me make sure I cover. I don't know who this is for and who this is, but definitely that just get scared of this risk. So this is today. It is. Okay, you see the date. It's March 8th. This is what the email I received. Token, as I'm just kind of like, okay, because I scraped and paid every penny that I can to get my business necessities taken care of. In the same breath, email that I was accepted to a pitch competition that was by National Grid, Scroobius, Chase, okay? And I didn't get the grade yet. I haven't even put myself to win it. But when God puts you through something, it's a matter of how much you trust. And whether I get this or not, I know doors are going to continue to open. And I stand on that. No matter if it's negative in my bank account, I no longer let money rule or dictate where I'm being called to. And I know I'm being called to being the woman that has curated and cultivated spaces for people of color across the board, but marginalized groups, to make sure that wellness, self-care, and having the tools to help us so we can heal, be healthy, and happy. I know that's my calling. So all the things that to the naked eye that seems a little risque and scary, I just continue to step up for it. And I know the doors are going to be taken care of. I know I'm going to reap the rewards. I just continue to show up, sit down, get clear, do what I'm supposed to do, and I step up to the assignment. So just sharing my test that I know is a testimony, and sharing for anyone else out there who's running a business. This is what happens, right? And you just got to trust the process. If you trust and believe in what you were being called to do, I know I was not called to step up and do this in vain. I know I wasn't called to just be sitting here and doing this just to be out here struggling, okay? And I've took risks and like all of this is just learning, right? And getting clear of like, what can I do differently? And I'm learning that and I'm stepping into that. And God is opening some doors for me where I don't have to keep going through 88 cents in my bank account, okay, in my left on my credit card to be able to invest in my business. I still invest in my business even when it gets tight. All right, so believe in yourself, believe in your higher power, and continue to just step up to your calling and trust the process and know everything that you go through, even when it's scary and risky and you don't even understand, it's not done in vain. All right, later. So here we are a year later. It's March 8th, 2024, and it's actually International Women's Day. And I actually had an amazing dinner with Black Girl Ventures, and someone from TikTok was there. And it was called the Night of 1,000 Pitches. And I pitched tonight. And I'm so grateful for taking the leap, even though I was scared to start pitching. So since a year ago, I've been in 3 pitch competitions, and overall, I won $25,500. The first pitch, I got runner up and I won $500. The second one, I didn't win anything, but I made some connections. And then the third pitch, I won the grand prize and took home the bag for $25,000. And I have many other things that's coming up. I've been selected for another pitch competition that's coming at the end of this month, and a national one that I can't speak about yet, but I'm super excited. I'm so grateful for God to just lead me on this path, and I really want to say thank you to myself, Lauren, for just doing it even though I was scared, because so much has evolved from me growing as a person, the people I've been connecting, the opportunities that I built, and the real passion and the mission is me being able to continue to get capital to create innovative programming for women to have resources and support on their wellness journey, to prioritize their self-care, and as far as innovative programs to help with holistic lifestyle practices. My mission as the founder of Hervival is giving where women can have access to sustainable holistic lifestyle practices that they can implement so that they can revive their mind, body, and spirit, so that they can find peace and be able to find purpose. That's essentially what my mission is, and I want to be able to continue to build. I want to grow. I want to connect with more women, because I wish when I was going through my journey, and it took me over a decade to finally find a holistic, a realistic, and simplistic method to be able to revive my mind, body, and spirit. I really, really wish that I had the resources that I'm creating today. I wish I had a mobile app with sisters and a community for support and accountability and resources right from the palm of my hands. I wish that I had programs and workshops learning about breath work, understanding how it connects to gut health, and being able to help with my mental well-being. And I had the education of how the gut and the brain is connected. I'm very passionate about this work, and it's been such a healing journey for me. I've been able to overcome chronic pain and hypothyroidism and digestive and gut health issues. So I know if I can do it for me, and I've been helping a lot of women to do that, I can help more. However, I need capital to do that. So this is why I'm taking the bravery and just taking the leap and trusting myself and trusting God to open up the doors through this pitch journey process. So stay tuned for what's all coming up for me, for Hervival, for the women of our community. Those who said yes to Hervival, thank y'all so much. And we're going to continue to keep this going. My goal is to start in the Northeast region, in New York, South Connecticut, even Jersey, to be able to have more programming where women can have support, understanding and learning how to breathe, like so many things I have plans for. And I can't wait to keep moving forward. So thank you. I'm super excited, and we're going to keep this going.